What the hell's going on? This game is so fucking broken. Come on. God. Oh my God.
You could call it an obsession. Their edge.
Oh my God, this game is frustrating.
Yes, we're being called in. The message has been delivered loud and clear. Now their weapons have turned on them too.
School anybody.
Master plan had backfired.
Oh my God. And the score is close. Nobody has anything yet. Oh my god, I'm so easy to kill. Oh.
Their aim had gotten more deadly. They've got two eyes for the price of one.
Sucker.
There was a malfunction in the hardware.
Oh my god. These guys with their fucking bomb suits.
One of them got called out. These guys were lethal.
Oh, we won. And I got top spot. No big dog, no bomb suit. That's how it's done. We almost got a full room, one short. bombs come out of nowhere? Somebody up in the tower.
They weren't messing around. One shot, one kill.
Got him. Fuck him.
They were making every shot count.
Got him. Got him. Sucker. Sucker.
Master plan had backfired.
Olha pra você agora!
I'm destroying these guys.
They wanted a private throwdown.
God, they're leading now? Sawing off. Come on.
The dish was served smoking hot. Past grievances were getting aired. Now their weapons have turned on them too.
What's up, JC? Yeah, it does. I don't think there's too many children watching my channel, though. I will say that. Maybe the FBI will show up at my door to investigate. Come on. Got him. Fucking sniper. Somebody's gonna pop up. Oh, there he is. Oh.
It was just hot air.
Vai se fuder!
Oh, somebody's gonna pop up.
Você está fudido,
Come on.
Fecha os olhos.
Oh shit, right there. Oh no. Yeah, I should do a subway paint scheme.
Tá pronto pra morrer agora?
Nah,
Espero que você tenha dormido bem na sua
I
última
wouldn't even joke about that. Oh.
Boa noite, cuzão!
Small livelihoods erupted. They've been stripped of their assets.
Oh.
Ninguém pode derrotar a gente! Ninguém, caralho! Ninguém!
Yeah, I don't know how many people actually believe that. I've always been a Blimpies man myself. I never liked Subway. Subway is like, I don't know, man. They have those pre-cut slices already, so they just take that, slap it on, The sandwiches never look like what they look like in the commercials or the marketing. But you could say that about anything. Yeah, I never liked Subway. There's another one that's like Subway, but I kind of like that one. They were the first ones to do the toasting to the sandwiches. What the fuck is it called? It's just like Subway, but they were making all their shit. Quiznos. I kind of like that. Hey, what's up, 1000 HP? Yeah, it's just bread, and then the bread is always dry. It sucks. Yeah, Quiznos I like. It is similar, but if you ever have the toasted stuff, it's actually pretty good. And then after Quiznos was doing it, then Subway started toasting their shit. I mean, I don't think you could have a patent on toasting sandwiches. Pop up, pop up. But fortunately for me, I can go to Little Italy and get real cold cuts. Oh man. What's up, Austin? We're in New York? Are you going to Pocono? I mean, that's not exactly it's 3 hours from my house. Pocono's 3 hours from where I live. But it's not bad actually. I wish I could have gone this weekend. But I got people on vacation at my job, so I couldn't take this week. I like Pocono. I don't know why so many people hate that track. I think it's underrated. Yeah, I really like it. Especially live. It does put on a really good show live.
They've got 2 eyes for the price of 1. Taken offense.
Yeah, I have a really bad schedule, but it does work, man, because I can do a lot of things during the weekdays, that a lot of people can't. So it does work out for me. Plus, you do get used to the schedule, believe it or not.
Suddenly, a lot of bad.
I've been working nights for so many years that you get used to it. It doesn't affect me as much. Come on, shoot! Oh my god, these controls, man. This game is so glitchy. It has a lot of technical issues, but Rockstar, they gave up on this game. When they knew it wasn't going to be the same cash cow that Grand Theft Auto was going to be, They didn't care. They never bothered fixing it. And it's a great game. No. Yeah, this is gonna be the first year in like 20 years that I'm not gonna be going to a live race. Yeah, I just saw that on Twitter. But you know something? I respect that. I like these guys that stay with these small teams. I'm sure he could have had a better opportunity, but you know, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And maybe he really likes where he's at. Maybe he likes the people he works with. Those things really matter. You know, you can go to a big team and it doesn't mean it's going to be a great experience.
The hunter became the hunted.
Whoa. Let's see, you specific. No, I'm not a. I believe me, man. I'm definitely gonna figure out a way to go again next year. But this, like I said, this is the first time that I'm not gonna make a race. It sucks because I've been going to NASCAR races for over 20 years, every year. So either Dover, Pocono. Oh man.
They showed their hand.
Oh yeah, I just got Undisputed. It's just a.
Say they weren't warm.
It's not the full version yet. It's like the early access. But I really like it. I think it's good. It's definitely gonna be good once the full version comes out. But I think it's worth it. I got it for $30. Yeah, I really like it. And these guys got too much protection. With that bomb suit.
Someone baying for their blood.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the attention. I just think that sometimes, you know, like I said, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes these big teams, the kind of expectations, you know, if you could build something with a small team, I always thought that's a better situation. If you want to be in the sport long term, you know, there's a lot of guys that got like big opportunities on big teams, and then it turned out later on, you know, after a couple years, if they don't actually show that they can win multiple races, then they get booted out, and then where do you end up? You end up going back down. You know, maybe they offered him a really good deal, and he felt like, you know what, if this is a long-term, you know, cup deal, it might be better for him, you know. Yeah, man, I've been waiting for a good boxing game for a long time, and I'm happy to say that I really like the mechanics of it. And it's like I said, it's still not the full version, so they're still working on it, improving it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I would definitely recommend picking it up. It's 30 bucks, you know? It's early access. I don't know if it's. I mean, it might be a good deal in terms of, you know, money. They probably offered him a good deal of money. They said, "Stay with us." You know, we're not gonna. The expectations aren't gonna be the same.
Their master plan had backfired.
Sometimes that's a better situation for people. You see these guys, they go to Gibbs and if they don't win right away, they get the boot.
They were all bark and no fight.
You know, like a good deal could mean a lot of things to different people. So for some people, it's just the money. For other people, it's like getting maybe a better ride and a better, you know, to be able to perform better. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work out, but you know, I like seeing people stick with small teams. I just like that. You know, when Trackhouse first started, Suarez, that whole thing, it worked out really well. They were able to build on that. To me, that's a better story than, let's say, he would have got an opportunity at another big team, right? He was on Gibbs. He was at Stuart Haas, I mean, before they went downhill. And, you know, sometimes a smaller team is just a better deal for certain people. I don't know how else to put it. I know there's people that are probably surprised, like, hey, he could have got a better deal somewhere else, better ride. We don't know what it's like working there. Yeah, don't even go there. Suarez is perfect where he's at. Don't even put that bad juju in the air. They got a good thing going. They just got to ride it out. But like, you know, Rick Ware Racing, I mean, or whatever, I mean, I don't know, man. If you really like the people you work with and you believe that maybe you can build on what you're doing, I've always been a fan of people just like sticking it out. Like even in other sports like basketball, I hate when these people try to build super teams or leave. I like trying to make something successful from the ground up. You know, just to go and sign with like a Gibbs Racing and just start winning. I don't know, man. There's something about that that's a turnoff for me.
They weren't messing around. One shot, no kill.
Oh, that's an easy one. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali's the greatest fucking athlete to ever walk the face of the earth. Modern era, Evander Holyfield. So I guess you could say Muhammad Ali and then Evander Holyfield.
Some bullets you ain't never getting up from.
Muhammad Ali is probably the only athlete I've ever idolized. I don't believe in idolizing people because, you know, people aren't perfect. I just don't think it's good to idolize anybody and put people on a pedestal. But like Muhammad Ali will be like the only guy I could say, or athlete, that I can honestly say I idolize, even as a kid. Like I knew that guy was special, like even as a child. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Lewis. And I always felt like Tyson was a bit overrated. I like Tyson today. I was not a fan of his as a fighter. But I like who he is today. Like, he's much more humble and... But as far as being a fighter, I always thought Tyson was a bit overrated. I don't even... To be honest with you, I don't think he makes my top 10 all-time fighters. I don't put him up there. And heavyweights, I don't think he makes the top 10, but I don't know about top 5. I know that's a lot of people, they would frown upon all that, but oh man, people are backing out. This sucks, man. It's only 3 of us. I'm gonna end up... If I have to, I'll back out. I'll try to find another... That's the problem with this game. It's only a handful of people that still play. Right there. No. Yeah, he definitely, he was owned by the mob. They owned him. You know, he came from the streets.
They made it a personal beef.
It's a shame that he's mostly remembered for losing to Ali and, you know, his downfall with the mob. It's sad, man. When you have that level of talent,
Some things don't turn out how they're planned.
and you just end up being remembered for you know, losing twice. I mean, losing to Ali is actually it's nothing to be ashamed of. But you know that his life should have ended up much better. But you know, when you end up messing with the mob, that's what happens. It's a cautionary tale. Oh my God. Where did everybody go? Yeah, man, that's the worst part about this game. It's only a handful of people that still play it. Alright, I'm backing out.
Every shot count.
You're stuck playing the same fucking 20 people every day. Let's see, is anybody... Maybe there's another lobby. Sometimes they back out and they... There's a couple people here. Yeah, you know, boxing is... You know, it's not known as a clean sport. You know, in terms of the people involved. The very nature of boxing is going to attract... Oh my God, look at this. What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? This game is so fucked up. Yeah, boxing is tailor-made for the mob and for fucking dirty shit, you know? I've seen a lot of bad decisions through the years, and I followed boxing most of my life. Like, I'll be honest, the current generation I don't follow anymore. For me, I don't know, man. There's no one out there in terms, especially in terms of heavyweights. Yeah, there's a lot of lag, man. Holy shit. There's not, when the heavyweight division is lifeless, to me, boxing suffers. It's just not interesting. Yeah, this game is one of the worst when it comes to lag. It's always lagging. I got synced out again. This happens all the time, man. Oh my god, this sucks. Alright, hold on a second. Let me see if anybody's in deathmatch. Nope. Alright, I'm backing out. I'm sleeveless today, guys. Markiplier. That does sound familiar. I forgot, who is that? That is familiar. That's somebody with a channel. All right, I backed out the game. Let me see if there's anything interesting. Yeah, boxing has gone downhill, man. I gotta be honest. Like, I would say, yeah, sleeveless tribute. There's nothing that gets me going when it comes to boxing. It's been like that for over 15 years. When Holyfield was fighting, I was really into it. I don't know. It's gonna take a revival of the heavyweight division for me to get in it again. Horror content. I've seen the name Markiplier. Like, let me see if I yeah, boxing is not what it used to be, man. It damn sure isn't. Plus, a lot of people they like this MMA stuff. I'm not really a fan of it. So, I don't get up for MMA. I just don't. I like for me, boxing is more of a technical sport. I'm not taking anything away from MMA, but I don't like watching two guys grapple on the ground. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. Let me see. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna YouTube. Okay. Can you guys see that? I don't see shit. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Most popular gaming channels. Yeah, heavyweights don't fight enough. It's just, even when they do fight, like, who the fuck is out there? There's just nobody. The heavyweights of the 70s, for me, that's the best heavyweight era of all time. The heavyweights of the 70s would demolish any of these guys. Like, the tomato cans of the 70s would be champions today. Even the tomato cans back then were high caliber fighters. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. Yeah, the Crawford Spence fight, that might be something I could get up for, but I've always been more gravitating towards heavyweights. It is what it is. So let me see. Hold on a second. Markiplier. Yeah, I've seen this guy. I mean, just browsing around, I've seen things. Yeah. I've seen him before. Yeah, it's a shame that fucking game died out on me. I'm sure later on people will be playing. Maybe I'll try it again, but what do you guys want me to look for? There's nothing going on, man. That's what sucks so much. I don't have things to talk about that people want me to talk about, like the other interests of mine. The community doesn't want to hear about politics or other kinds of what the fuck. Um, uh, they just want NASCAR or NASCAR games, right? NASCAR video games are dead, so there's not much to say about it except the same stuff over and over. Like NASCAR gaming is dead. And I predicted it. I've been telling you guys we're not getting another fucking game forever and ever. Let's see. Is the 99 making the playoffs? You know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know because he's had a lot of bad luck. I don't want to blame everything on luck, but mechanical failures. He just always gets caught up in something. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the SRX tonight. I'll definitely, if I don't watch it live, I'll record it. I don't know if he's gonna make the playoffs. There's too many guys on the bubble that they're all on the same kind of level that he is right now, right? I don't know, man. I would if I was a betting man, I wouldn't put money on that. I hope he makes it, but I will say I like the parity right now. There's so many competitive drivers in other words, we don't have this domination anymore. Like Gibbs and Penske, they're still dominating, no doubt. But it's not like if you remember 15 years ago or even 10 years ago, right? It was just Hendrick, Gibbs, Penske, and Stewart Haas in the beginning. I don't like watching these mega teams dominate. So I like watching a lot of these smaller teams at least make it competitive. You don't come into a race anymore thinking this guy has no chance. These guys legit have a chance, right? And even a top 5 or a top 10 for some of these small teams is a big fucking deal. You would never see this years ago. I think that's something that people are not giving enough credit to this new car, right? It definitely needs work. The short track package, like I said, what they're planning to do, I don't like it at all. I think it feels manipulative. And it feels a lot like pack racing, like just playing around with the arrow. I don't like it. I just don't. Add horsepower, and it wouldn't take a ton, right? Bring it up to 750. I think that, along with some small tweaks, you would get better racing at short tracks and ovals, and road courses. And the mile and a half, I think that's another thing. They're not getting enough credit. That this car is putting on a hell of a show. At most mile and a halves, right? Not always, but most of the time. Let's see. Do you decide to get to Pocono or Richmond? I don't know what you mean. Did I decide to get to Pocono or Richmond? What do you mean? To go there live? In person? I've been to both tracks. I mean, I don't know. You got to tell me what you mean by that. I'm not going to any race this year, unfortunately. Like I said, it's the first year in like 20 years that I haven't gone to a NASCAR race. So just the way the schedule worked out, and somebody's on vacation this week, so I can't take time off. It's just the way things fell. Playoff bubble is going to be fun to watch. Yeah, it is going to be fun to watch. There's like at least 5 or 6 people legitimately on that bubble, whether they're inside or out. And every week, like somebody falls out, somebody gets in. Suarez was in, now he's out. Bubba Wallace is in, and he's been running good. So it's been exciting. You know, I would still cut the playoffs down to 10 drivers. I don't like 16. It's too watered down. But I'm not going to lie. It is creating a lot of good drama, right, for that. Let's see. I swear if the 12 didn't get a penalty on pit road, he would have won New Hampshire. I don't know if he would have won. He was definitely in contention. He would have definitely made it interesting. If they brought up the horsepower at short tracks, they couldn't downshift. It would spin the tires. Yeah, and here's something else. They can get rid of the shifting by mandating specific gears, right? If you made it where fifth gear is too tall of a gear, where it just lugs the car down, these guys would just use to fourth gear, and that's it. It's what gearing you're using in the transmission. NASCAR can mandate all of that. So they really need to get rid of shifting at oval tracks. I fucking hate it. And we've already seen, right? If you're somebody who's saying to yourself, you know, the shifting, it gives these guys an opportunity to make passes and it makes it interesting. And shifting in your mind, it sounds good. Well, guess what? We've been watching this for 2 years now. It's not actually making the race better. And if everybody's shifting at the same point, it's just not, I don't like it. Get rid of it. It's not adding anything positive. Make sure you mandate these gears at the tracks where you can't downshift. And, you know, it's, just get rid of it. I fucking hate it. Okay, you're not going to a race. That answered it. Yeah, okay, so that's what you were. Yeah, I can't make a race because the races that I could have made, like Dover's already passed, Poconos this weekend, and they all just things didn't work out this year for me because of my schedule. And those things I do have to plan out long in advance. So it just didn't work out. But I would love to be there this weekend. It sucks that I'm not. It is what it is, man. It's weird because I've been going every year for as long as I can remember. JC says, why didn't take the vacation notice for? Yeah, you know, like I said, man, this has been a hectic year. Somebody put in for it. They put in for it months ago. And it just, I don't know. I didn't, it just, I've been so busy. I've had a lot on my plate this year. It's tough for me to plan out things. I'm definitely going to a race next year. I don't care where it is. I'll figure something out. I like buying the hotel package where you go for the weekend and the bus takes you from the hotel to the track and back. That's the best way to go if you've never been to a NASCAR race. I'm telling you, it's worth the money. I used to go in the beginning. I used to go with my best friend. We used to drive and sleep in the car. Okay? In the parking lot. That's brutal, right? I'm too old for that. But I'm going way back, over 20 years ago. Then we started renting RVs. But the hotel package, it really works out to the same amount of money. And the RV, to be honest, unless you go in a big group, it's not worth it. It's just, the hotel package is the best. You go, you can rest. You can go out at night. I usually go with my wife. We stay at the hotel. We go out to dinner. We go to the movies. And then you come to the hotel and you get a good night's sleep. Next day, you know, in the morning, everybody gathers outside by the bus. And the bus takes you to the track. If, you know, the traffic doesn't bother you because you're not driving. You're just sitting in the bus having conversations. it's worth it. And then after the race, no matter how tired you are, you don't have to worry about driving. You're in the bus, takes you to the hotel. You get a good night's sleep before you go home the next day. It's the best way to go. It's worth the added expense. And there's no price that's too much to me to get that experience and have a good night's rest and relaxation at the hotel. It's the best way to do it. Let's see. Shifting at Pocono is fine, but not on Cookie Cutter. Yeah, I mean, even years ago, they always did shift, or at least made it where you could shift. I don't like the idea of the shifting. It's just on an oval track. It's just doesn't add anything. Going to a live race is so much better than on TV. Yeah, it could be. Especially if the weather's nice. Live events are always better. I mean, what you tell me something that's worse live than watching on TV. You know, it's always better live. Volt says, yeah, learned the pain when I drove to Pocono. Oh man, and Pocono has historically been one of the worst tracks to drive to. Like, in terms of traffic, getting in and out of that place is a nightmare. So yeah, I buy hotel tickets. The bus brings you to the track. And what's cool is the bus actually goes on the racetrack. Okay? For those of you who don't know, when you buy a package, the tour bus goes on the track. In the tunnel turn, they open that wall, and these tour buses go on the track, down the front stretch, past the start-finish line. Then there's another opening, and then you go there, and it goes right out into the parking lot. That's such a cool experience, so that's something that you should know about Pocono. Let's see, football, to be honest. I guess I could see that, because when you watch football on TV, you could see everything strategically that's happening, right? When you're watching live, that is actually a good point. Football is not as easy to follow live. I went to a Jets game many years ago, and it was cool. But after a while, yeah, I could see that. Like, if I was watching on TV, I would know exactly what's going on across the field. I know that sounds weird to people, like, oh, you don't know what's going on a football field. You have to be there live to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, it is. That is a good point. Hey, Bobby, welcome to the live stream. Like the respect you gave Jimmy in your driver video. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't think he belongs on the list. Like, he's really retired. So how do you take somebody who's an all-time great, right? Whatever you think of him, I don't have him number one. I mean, if we're talking about all-time greatest drivers, I don't even think he's on my top 5. I'll be honest. That's for other reasons. You know, I could get into that, but I still respect what he's done. You know, he's an icon of the sport, and he is an all-time great, right? We're just, you know, we're parceling out, you know, little details, but yeah, I don't think it's fair to put him on a list of current day drivers. It didn't make sense to me, so I left him off the list. Let's see, 1000 HP says a fully sold out race has a different energy. Yeah, man, and let me tell you, when I used to go to Dover, I'm going back like 20 years ago. Before they knocked down all those seats, that place held, I think, 140,000 fans. And let me tell you, there was not an empty seat. You couldn't walk. It was that packed with people. It was crazy. It's not like that anymore. It hasn't been that way since a long time. I think after 2008, that's when just attendance, everything went down. It's never fully recovered. Let's see, Volts. Unless you're a fanatic and you like the atmosphere, football sucks live. I like the atmosphere, you know, but I do think that as a fan of the game and wanting to know what's happening, X's and O's, yeah, it is probably is better live. I mean, on TV, because they know how to what to show you, how to explain each play, and even though I know football, um, when you're sitting there live, you're watching a lot of people on the field running around. It's hard to really follow what's going on. It's not the same. So that is a really good point. Like that is something live that probably is better watching it on TV. But you should like to experience it one time. I think it's worth it. Like I did enjoy the live experience, but I did feel like I was missing out on what was really going on the field. All right, 1000 HP says the car off to, the COT car and big names leaving is why NASCAR lost attendance and ratings. Well, 2008 was the big housing crash. That's when the economy, we almost hit a depression. It was more of a, I forgot the fucking word. I always get these brain freezes. But the economy really, really was bad. People weren't going out. They weren't doing anything. And that slow recovery, you know, it just, a lot of people just couldn't, these trips cost money. You know, because especially NASCAR, it's not like going to a Yankee game where you can just go, right? Go, park, pay for park, whatever. A NASCAR race is really, you're dedicating a weekend to it for the most part. Because it's not like, oh, I'm just going to go to the track, watch the race, and go home. Unless you live right next to the track, it's pretty much a weekend like recession. Thank you. Believe me, I know the word. I just I forget simple things. I'm sure you probably noticed by now. So a lot of times there's something really just, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't, and then it's just a fucking brain freeze. But yes, recession. We never fully recovered from that 2008 recession. Things kind of got back to normal, but never to what it was before. We're in trouble. This country is we're still sending billions and billions of dollars to Ukraine. They're selling you on a new war every couple of months, and it's your tax dollars. And then while that's happening, the things that do need attention are being ignored. The infrastructure of this country is crumbling. It's embarrassing. A lot of people, they have this mindset of, oh my God, America is the best. You know, we're the best of everything, and this greatest country on earth, and American exceptionalism, this and that. Have you ever actually traveled around the world or actually looked into other places? It's embarrassing. You're not going to find America as number one in anything except maybe gun violence, right? I'm not trying to shit on America. I love the country, but I just think people are delusional of where we are and how much trouble we're really in. It's insane. It's insane what's going on right now, and has been going on. Let's see. Say I've been to 2 games. It was just underwhelming. Stopped going years ago. Yeah, I mean, football. You nailed it. Football's better on TV. I can't argue that point. I will say something. Now that we're talking about football, I'm really excited about something. Hold on a second. Let me see if I'm pissed because it's only going to be for one game, like a throwback game. But these throwback uniforms, right? Let's see. Tennessee Titans just announced a throwback uniform, right? Is it here? All right, hold on a second. I fucking love these old Oilers uniforms. But let's see. Oh my God, why is, I gotta, hold on, I gotta filter this out this week. All right. Oh my God, there's nothing here. I saw it on Twitter. But you could see the old Oilers uniform. Man, this sucks. Hold on. I'll just put Houston Oilers. I fucking love these uniforms, man. But you could see here, even with the white top, blue pants, or the and the Tampa Bay Bucks. I love those uniforms, man. Oh, this guy's ranking the uniforms.
A few weeks ago, I made this throw.
Hold on a second.
Where I said NFL.
I'm just gonna tell you. All right, so let's see. Arizona. No, Atlanta. Buffalo, Carolina. I'm not gonna stay on this too long. Broncos, Lions, Green Bay, Houston Texans. The Charger, I like the old Charger too. These are nice, man. I fucking love loud colors like that. And the old powder blue. Oh, this is a tier list. I should do. Nah. I know you guys don't really care that much about football, but yeah, I like the old Giants helmets too. I don't like that NY shit. Eagles. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, the Bucks. Yeah, I love these uniforms, man. The creamsicle, they call them the creamsicle uniforms. I love these uniforms, man. I wish they would bring them back permanently. I don't like that it's just for one fucking throwback game. And then here's the Titans. Look at these old Oilers uniforms. I fucking love those uniforms, man. Now, she's wearing that Houston Oiler cap. Like, this is when they draft. This was on draft day not that long ago. So I don't know if they're really pushing it like with the Oilers, but all right, that's neither here nor there. Let me move on. All right, let's see. It'd be nice to watch you play a NASCAR game like Heat 4 or something. Yeah, you know, I don't want to go and buy a fucking NASCAR Heat 5 or 4. I don't want to put money in Motorsport Games' pocket. I've been really pushing that message. If I was to go buy that game just to play it and upload videos, I don't know, man. I would feel like I'm not honoring my own rhetoric. I just don't feel good putting money in their pocket. I don't know. And I had a couple races today on iRacing, and terrible experience. I ran really well, and people just fucking doing stupid shit, boneheaded, taking it 4 wide into turn 1, wrecking me out. Yeah, it's just online racing is such a nightmare sometimes. And I actually was like, man, I wish I could play just a fucking regular video game and not deal with this shit on iRacing. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I could just go pick up a copy of Heat 4 or 5 and just say, oh, fuck it, I'll play it. It goes like everything I stand for. I don't want to reward Motorsport Games. Let's see, Ukraine needs help, but we got to take care of our own. No, Ukraine doesn't need help. Ukraine is run by Nazis. I don't know if you know that, but America installed that government back in 2014 under Obama. Okay, like we do everywhere. We control the planet. Have you seen a map of how many military bases we have around the planet that nobody else has? We are constantly installing puppet regimes everywhere. We installed that government in 2014 in Ukraine. It was not a democratically elected government. It is run by white supremacists. Okay, go look up the Azov Battalion and America itself. Right, these politicians, the same ones sending our tax dollars over there. Most of them all already denounced Ukraine way back, just a couple years ago. So now all of a sudden we support them. This is all about control. We want to control natural resources. We blew up that fucking Nord Stream pipeline so that we can sell gas, natural gas, at a high rate to Europe. That's a war act. Can you imagine anyone else blowing up another country's pipeline? And what do you think would happen? We would be the first ones like, oh, that's an act of war. We need to go to war. But we can do that shit and nobody says anything. It's insane, man. Don't you realize? I mean, for those of you who don't follow, there have been a lot of politicians pushing legislation mandating a switch to electric stoves, right? They want to outlaw gas stoves, right? It's not happening everywhere, depending on what state you're in. But they're trying to institute a mandate so that any new construction that is just going to be no gas stoves, right? And people were wondering, this was happening earlier this year. And people were like, why the fuck are they doing this? Where is this coming from? And that's all tied to this, what I'm just talking about. So these oil and gas companies want to sell their gas at a high rate to Europe. They don't want us using the gas because they can mark it up to Europe because Europe is desperate. We blew up that Nord Stream pipeline, and it's, how much more gangster can you be? This is a mob mentality, right? This is extortion. It's like, I'll fucking burn your store down if you don't pay me. It's insane, man. And I'm not defending Russia. I want to make that clear. I'm not taking sides here. What I'm trying to tell you is there is no good or bad guys here. Okay? We created the situation in Ukraine. We created it. Just like we do everywhere. We go, we create, we always make every other country worse off than it is. Through sanctions, through military intervention. We're involved in everybody's fucking shit. Our country's crumbling apart, but we're involved all over the world trying to control the planet. So we are partly to blame for what's going on in Ukraine. We installed that government. These Ukrainians were killing people in the Donbass region. So how long does that go on and you think Russia's not going to invade or do something? Russia warned everybody a dozen different times. Okay? And they don't want NATO encroaching closer and closer to Russia. And Ukraine is that pretty much that line. So NATO, America, all these people aligned with us in NATO, in Europe, we created this war because it's profitable, right? All of the military industrial complex is enormous. The pharmaceutical industry and the military industrial complex control the government. Everything we do, these safety mandates for COVID, all this shit, where they force people to get, shots and they had school lockdowns, all that shit. It's all for profit. If you don't know that by now, you're not paying attention. So I'm not taking Russian side, but don't get caught up in these stupid arguments about, oh, you're a Putin supporter. Let me tell you something. Putin is no worse than Zelensky or any other fucking puppet that pops up. They're all the same. So what you should be in favor of is getting the fuck out and stop meddling in other people's affairs. That's where we should all agree on, right? I don't want fucking war. We've had non-stop war for 25 years now. I don't know, when do people grow tired of it? That's your tax dollars. All right, let's see. What about them Yankees lately? You know, I don't follow it on a daily basis. It's just the Yankees are not built. They're not built to win, right? They're built to win in the regular season, and even that they're not really lighting the world on fire. But they always fall apart in the playoffs because it's a top heavy team. That means the team is built on power. It's just a top heavy team on home run power, but they don't have guys that actually move the runner, hit for average, right? Line drive hitters that put the ball in the gap, put the ball in play, you know, hit for doubles, get on high on base percentage, right? Make good contact when there's runners on base. They don't play small ball. They're a top heavy team, and they've been this way for a long fucking time. It's crazy. They got good pitching, but it's the hitting. They could score 12 runs today, and then for the next 3 games, they score 2 runs. It's feast or famine, and it's mostly famine. So, I'm not a fan of the way they're built. Let's see. After playing iRacing, I'm guessing it's horrible going back to console. Look, man, it's like I said, it's hit and miss, man. If you get in a race with some decent people, it's fun. But most of the time, it's a bunch of boneheads racing over their head. I lost a full point in safety rating just in the past couple days, and I'm pretty good at Pocono. I got good car control there. I'm not the fastest, but I get up there, and then these knuckleheads dive bomb it into the tunnel turn, 3 wide, dumb shit. And then when they wreck you, they just back out. They don't say anything. They just go on to the next race. They don't care. See, Bobby87. Well, any NASCAR game, and I meant like here and there, not like regular content. Now, I appreciate it. But what else is there out there other than the Heat series? I wish there were, options. Got fire extinguisher ready for hair fires. 1000 HP. Russia had no right to invade Ukraine. I can't get into a whole thing here because I don't think other people really want to hear that. If you do the research, you will find out what led to all this. Now, I'm giving you a head start by letting you know that we, America, installed the Ukraine government that is there today. We did it. We overthrew them in 2014. And after 2014, a lot of our own politicians were calling out the Ukraine government for white supremacy. Go look up the Azov battalion, okay, and all that stuff. And yes, Russia also has the same issue. I'm not defending Russia. Don't get into this. Not everything is good and bad. Maybe they're both bad. Guess what? We're fucking bad too. But we have too many issues. I don't want my money going to Ukraine. Let's see. Who knew Aaron Judge being out would be so bad? He's their best player, so I'm not really shocked. And like I said, it's a top heavy team. So what do you have now? It's painful watching these guys try to score runs. Okay, what's your I rating? Right now it's at hovering around 2,000, which is not good. But most of last year I was at 2,800. 2,800, which is good for me. But yeah, I got caught up in a bunch of wrecks. I remember Dover. Then I kind of got it back up, but then it's been terrible. Like Pocono, I run well there, but I've been caught up in 5 different races. I've been wrecked out of it. Every time, boom, 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 and I'm down to 2,000 I rating. It's not worth even paying attention to it. So, anyway, here's what I'm going to do. Let me see if I could get back on. There should be people back on. Fuck. All right, hold on. Let me see if I could get back on. We're gonna try to get back on Max Payne. If I could. Okay. Oh no, hold on. No. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Oh no, it's not letting me get back on. How did I do this last time? Oh my god, no. Alright, hold on. Okay, let me try this. Properties. Oh, got it. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna try it again. Hopefully there's people playing. Okay, somebody's on it. We're back to kill. Alright, I'm gonna play as a Russian killing Ukrainians. For taking our tax money.
They weren't messing around. One shot, one kill.
He tried to John Wick me. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, so this game you gotta keep checking over and over to see if somebody's on. Oh. Alright, we're gonna rocket launch these motherfuckers. Let me know if you guys are on and if you could see the game. I like to wait to see if they come through the hallway. Then I fucking blow their heads off. Yeah, but nobody's coming. Alright, thank you. Come on. I'm gonna kill some Ukrainians. Watch what happens if they come through here. Oh, come on. They never come when you want them to. Oh, they're coming the other way. Oh, Scorpion. We gotta... Oh my god. Goddamn Ukrainian. I'm killing Azov battalion members. Fuck. Have any of you played this game? I'm just curious. Fuck.
Deaths were being called in.
This is such a great game, man. It's just a shame. If they ever fix this, it would be amazing. See, if Rockstar could somehow sell shark cards for this game, they would fix it immediately. Oh, I got knocked out. Better decision for Heat 4 and 5. Add the improvements of Heat 5 and 4. Hey, if you got this game, you really need to get online. Like, you know how much I've never really been a huge fan of online. This game has to, it's fun. If you join, I'll send you a gang invite. You could be in my gang. Oh. Yeah, I'll send you an invite to my gang if you join online.
They singled one out.
Yeah, I don't even think of the Heat games anymore. It's just like I've moved on.
Pride aimed for the ball.
Hey, why don't you blow up there?
Alright, kick Scorpion. So there's somebody here. They say he's cheating. Doesn't mean he is. He's 8 and 16. Why would... I just saw his kill death ratio.
Call it obsession.
If he's cheating, then he sucks. Cheating. I mean, people do cheat, and even doesn't mean they play well anyway. Oh. Just give it a try, man. It's fun. Fuck.
They were making every shot count.
I don't know. I like it. This isn't really like Call of Duty at all, in my opinion. I've played Call of Duty. I'm not a fan. This is a lot different, in my opinion. Alright, let's go to the cemetery. I like that map. I did play GTA until I got into iRacing. It's just, I don't know. I played it so much, and I was doing mostly racing because the free roam and all that stuff was getting a pain in the ass. There was too many people hacking. Also, that's something about Grand Theft Auto that I hope GTA 6 they kind of pull back on, which I know they're not, is these crazy over-the-top weapons and vehicles. Like, I just think they took it too far. Military grade stuff, those fucking flying bikes, the oppressor, all that stuff really makes, I don't know, I got tired of it after a while. But yeah, it's been a long fucking time. Yeah, it's been such a long time, man. I don't have time for many different games, so I don't know. Definitely looking, yeah, that oppressor, that's just one thing, by the way. It's not like the only thing. It's just those things make the game ridiculous. unenjoyable for me. It's too over the top. But they do it, you know, to get these kids to buy shark cards. So that's my hope. I'm hoping that GTA 6 is not as over the top with the weapons and the vehicles. Oh man. Yeah, that Battlefield stuff is not for me. Oh, this fucking Aaron's here. I hate these guys in those bomb suits, man. That's overpowered shit.
Now it was all about revenge. They were making every shot count. They got 2 eyes for the price of one.
If I played GTA, it would have to be on my console, because I do have it, but it would be on my PS5. Like I don't know if I wouldn't buy GTA again to have it on the PC. Like, if I bought it on PC, I would have to start from the bottom. It's just too much. I did so much grinding in that game. Yeah, but isn't Xbox like Microsoft, so you could play against PC? I don't know if you could do that with a PlayStation. There's no cross-platform that I know of.
There was no love lost. They followed through.
Yeah, because I think PC and Xbox is Microsoft. I don't think you can't do it with PlayStation. Which would be something that I hope at some point they bring, because
These guys were lethal.
that would be nice. Yeah, you can't I wouldn't be able to play. Because Microsoft owns Xbox.
Problems was fulfilled. They weren't meant to be. Debts were being called in.
Yeah. Like, that's something they really should consider. Oh, fuck, I missed them. Is like making, you know, these games cross-platform. Because that would be really nice. So you could play against people, you know, across platform, different consoles. It would make the lobbies bigger. You gotta shoot these people 1,000 times. That's why I hate these fucking overpowered bomb suit loadouts. Oh my god.
The message had been delivered loud and clear.
Oh my god.
They've been stripped of their assets.
Did everybody leave the live stream? Even though I'm wearing I'm honoring Captain Sleeveless. Oh shit.
This would be just between them.
Gotcha.
Some bullets you ain't never getting up from.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I was live streaming to no one. I like to know there's still somebody there once in a while.
They were making every shot count.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't like being alone. Oh my god. Goddamn Azov Battalion. This motherfucker with his bomb suit, man. I shot him like 1,000 times already.
Their aim has gotten more deadly.
Finally. Yeah, I wonder. We've been getting a lot of rain. Well, like I said, I'm 3 hours away. I'm in New York City, but we've been getting a lot of rain this week. So hopefully it clears out by the weekend. I don't remember seeing this much fucking rain anywhere. Oh my god, it's hot in here. Oh, everybody's leaving now? Fuck. Somebody said they need to shit. Go ahead and shit. Some of these guys probably wear diapers when they're playing, just so they don't have to fucking walk away. This is a good map. I like this. Yeah, you gotta wear it. Depends. Yeah, but depends. It might be only for piss, not for shit. I might use a diapers for racing. If I was in a long race, maybe I'll wear diapers. Imagine having to fucking walk away from an iRacing race. I'm sure some people probably do use diapers. They take that shit serious. Like, I'll do anything. Yeah, some people say, I thought I was hardcore. These motherfuckers, they live on iRacing. Every time I go on, they're on. You can't be on all day and not fucking have diapers on or some shit. I definitely suspect some of these guys of having diapers. Some of them guys are pretty old too. Some of them, and they drink a lot of beer.
They made it personal.
You know there's no way they could fucking sit around for 3 or 4 races non-stop and not have to use the bathroom.
Some things don't turn out how they're planned. Now their weapons have turned on them too.
They're like, I gotta take a shit, but I'm racing. Dale Earnhardt never stopped. He needed to shit, he shitted. If Dale Earnhardt could do it, I can do it.
Scores would be set.
Some guys love Earnhardt. You should hear how some of them talk about him. I mean, shit. I can be a fan, but some of these guys take it to another level. They don't like anybody saying any. Get out of my way, you stupid fuck. I hate when people get in the way. Probably wearing a fucking diaper too.
Couldn't say they weren't warned.
I appreciate it. Have you seen my schnoz video? You might like it. I mean, depending on what kind of humor you're into. Let me know if you've seen it, because I've uploaded it on the channel. If not, go check it out. Just look up the schnoz. The schnoz show. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a show I did like fucking 30 years ago almost. Oh, you did see it, okay. Oh well. Yeah, we made that like 30 years ago, man. It's not for everyone, but you know, if you have a particular type of humor, you might like it.
Soy asesino. Esto sí es una balacera.
Suddenly, a lot of bad workmen were blaming
I don't
their
think too many
tools.
people caught that video either. Whoa.
It was just hot air.
Appreciate it. Man, we used to... There was another video we made even years before that, and a friend of mine who had the video in his possession lost it.
They
So
wanted a private throwdown.
that's something to this day we still bring up all these years later.
Toma, gonorreas.
And it was a video. I don't know if you remember the show Miami Vice, but we did a show called Kid Vice. We were just teenagers, so it was like Miami Vice, but a bunch of kids. It was pretty funny. We made a dummy. We threw it off the roof, like a dummy that was stuffed with clothes. So there was a fight scene we had on the roof
The hunter
of the building I used to live in, and we filmed it, and we threw it off the roof, and you could see the dummy like break apart when it hit the ground. But yeah, man, it's a shame. We never made a copy of it. Like, we had one original copy. We were dumb, you know. We never made a copy of it. We should have. And that video's gone. That would have been something, man. I could show that to people instead of just tell them about it. Yeah, it was called Kid Vice.
Some bullets you ain't never getting up from.
Su hora final.
Matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me show you right now. The Schnoz Show DVD. Still have the original DVD. Yeah, it says bootleg copy. I don't know if you could see it. The Schnoz Show bootleg copy. But man, that Kid Vice show we did was crazy. Yeah, we used to come up with all kinds of ideas. We did commercials,
You could call it an obsession.
and like this is how dumb we were. We had it all on one VHS tape. All these videos we did, real funny stuff. And like I said, we never made a copy. Oh, okay, what's up, Volts? We never made a fucking copy. We just kept like loaning it to each other so everybody could show their friends and family. And then one day he just said, "Oh man, I've been looking for it. I lost it. Never found it." I think he was taking it to somebody's house, and somewhere along the way they fucking lost it. It just so like I said, this happened when we were teenagers. And to this day, as full-grown adults, we still talk about it. We break his balls all the time about it. Like, you lost it.
They were making every shot count.
But yeah, you know, that's the kind of shit we used to do. So yeah, bootleg DVD copy of the Schnoz Show. Oh man. This might be the long... Okay, no, it's 2 hours. It's a pretty long live stream. I hate that fucking Hoboken Alleys map. See, times have changed so much. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the first camera we had, my friends, we put half the money, and his mother put the other half. There was a store... What the fuck was the name of that store? But they sold nothing, almost nothing but Zenith. I don't know if you remember Zenith. It was a product. They used to make TVs and video cameras. What the fuck was the name of the place? Anyway, they had a major store in the Bronx. And I remember we went there, we saw the camera we wanted, and it was a fucking big, clunky VHS camera. You put the VHS tape in there. Actually, it was a small mini tape, but you had to buy an adapter, and that went inside the big cartridge, and it was a VHS thing. It was crazy. No, it wasn't Radio Shack. It was, fuck, what was it? It was a store. They mostly sold Zenith. I'm gonna have to take a look. I don't know if I can remember. It was on Fordham Road in the Bronx. And it wasn't... I don't know if you remember Crazy Eddie's. Crazy Eddie's was another big chain. The Wiz. But this was around during the Crazy Eddie's time. I have a terrible memory, man. I wish I could remember. I'll look it up. But I remember we went to the store, and my friend's mom went with us, and to pick it up. And she put, like, we put half, she put the other half.
They showed their hand.
Yeah, I think Radio Shack is either out of business or they only have like a handful of stores left.
They followed through with it.
I'm gonna see if I could look it up, because now that's in my head. What the fuck was the name of that store? It's like they specifically sold Zenith, and I forgot what RCA stuff. I think RCA was one of the brands they sold.
They'd been stripped of their assets.
I don't know if it was a store that was... It might have been like only for our area, but it seemed like a pretty big chain. Now, I know Radio Shack is hot garbage. They were just good for buying like fucking buttons and switches, controllers, wiring. You know, like if you wanted to make something yourself, it was pretty cool. But I wouldn't like to buy actual electronics. Like back in the old day, like when I was a kid, it was Crazy Eddie's, and then the Whiz was pretty big. Oh my god. Fucking lag. You talking about what? Crazy Eddie? I know Crazy Eddie got in trouble. They actually, I think he went to jail for some other shit. I remember too. I used to buy things at those refurbished. Oh, Radio Shack. Yeah, Radio Shack was good for like if you need specific things like switches, buttons, wiring. Like if you wanted to actually fix something, they had parts like where you could sort of MacGyver shit, right? That's what we used to call, you know, doing your own fix, but you could MacGyver things.
They were making every shot count.
Now I'm gonna, it's gonna come to me because I gotta remember now.
Agora você está morto!
There ain't.
Oh my god.
Mark and no plate.
He said just buy individual parts because everything else is junk. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like individual shit, like switches, knobs, buttons. Like if you want to fix something like a radio, maybe you could pick something up from there. I never bought any electronics there. Like that's why they're out of business too. It's like most of the shit they used to sell to fix things, those things are so cheap now that you wouldn't bother fixing them in the first place. It's just like, just replace it. I mean, it is weird when you think about it, like how they made their money. Like if you had a science project, maybe you would go to Radio Shack.
Some bullets you ain't never getting up from.
Oh god. Radio Shack might be that the store that like Rick Ware Racing goes to. To get stuff for their car. Radio Shack could sponsor a Rick Ware car.
They weren't messing around. One shot.
Radio Shack
kill.
could be the official sponsor. Sucker.
Getting aired.
I think Cody Ware is working at the last operating Radio Shack. I saw What If Racing's gameplay video the other day. I don't know what game was he playing. The where his controller went out. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen from him. I mean, it sucks that it's frustrating, but that shit was funny. Hold on, let me see if I find it. Let's see if I find it. Yeah, that shit was funny. I think that's the hardest I've ever laughed at one of his videos. Like, all right, let me see. Let me see. Googling it, spitballing. Yeah, Alexander's. No, it's not Alexander's. That's a clothing store. That's Fordham Road in the Bronx. It's right. It's across from Alexander's. What the fuck? Yeah, Alexander's was actually across the Grand Concourse, on the other side of the Grand Concourse. I'll find it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. If you're looking for it, it was on the Grand Concourse, right off Fordham Road. It's like across from Alexander's. But try Grand Concourse Bronx Zenith Electronics Store or some shit. Something has to pop up. It doesn't exist anymore, the store, so. Yeah, we used to go there. We used to check out all the cameras and stuff. We used to like plan out the videos we wanted to do. So my friend's mother, she just liked the fact that we were like some kids that weren't like breaking into cars and shit. So she was like, well, at least you guys are good together. You hang out, and you're doing wholesome stuff. You're not out hanging around drug dealers, right? Like everyone else. Although I knew plenty of those too. But yeah, she was just grateful that we weren't up to like really bad things. And that's why she like offered us, hey, if you guys put half, I'll put the other half for the camera. You know, that's how you encourage kids to, you know, not hang around the wrong crowd and stuff. So if you see that your friends or you have kids and their friends are actually decent, then you try to encourage anything they're doing.
They wanted a private throwdown.
I mean, we did some bad shit too. I don't want to make it sound like we were fucking innocent little wallflowers, but yeah, we were like trying to do videos and have fun like that. That's the kind of stuff we were into. Yeah, I'm gonna find it, man, after this match. I know I hate that. When I get something in my mind, I get restless. Like, now I have to find out what the fuck was the name of that store.
Some bullets you ain't never getting up from.
Sucker.
These guys were lethal.
Oh.
Scores would be settled.
Sucker. Yeah, you know, Alexander's, that was a big store in the Bronx, man. It was like, if you lived in the Bronx, you had to go there shopping with your parents or something. That and Woolworths. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Woolworth. That was a big department store when I was a kid in the Bronx.
They knew they were coming.
Yeah, Woolworths, right? You know, I remember. This is, oh my god, this is gonna age me for sure. I remember going to Woolworths as a kid with my mother and having lunch. Like they had a cafeteria there. Like a diner, like indoor diner. Right? Right past like where all the clothes are and stuff. But that was like a big, well-known store back then. Caldors, yep. Wow. I haven't thought about that in a long time, man. And then there was a toy department. I used to love going there, man. And then we would have like hamburgers and fries at the thing. It's a shame, man. You don't see that stuff anymore. It's so different now. I mean, the mall is the closest you're gonna get. But like, this wasn't a mall. This is just a department store in the middle of a South Bronx area. And it was like, that was our, you know, that's the best we had. You know, nowadays you go to a mall, a major mall and shit, and everything is there. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna fucking... Got him. Fucking bomb suits. Oh.
You could call it obsession. Some things don't turn out how they're planned.
Oh my god.
They weren't messing around. One shot, one kill.
Fuck. No. I never heard of that shit. Albrecht?
They're in.
Not in the Bronx. That must be a nicer part of town. Yeah, just check Grand Concourse, Fordham Road Electronics Store in the 90s. No, in the 80s. If you put the 19, I guess. It's right next to Fordham Road. It's right, I'm telling you, it's like literally like across from Alexander's. Yeah, it was. Oh, okay.
Words will only take you so far.
Let me see. Hold on. Bronx 80s. Okay, it's Fordham Road in the 1980s. Pinterest. So that's Alexander's. That's right on the concourse. So let me see. Hold on. That store has to come up. Lowe's Paradise. That's a famous theater. It's still there. I think they renovated it. There's another shot of Alexander's. Fuck. I need to find it because this is now it's fucking annoying me. That's annoying as hell. I got such a shitty memory. Alright, hold on. I want to get this out of my head and not have to fucking think about it again. Alright. Get back to it later. No, it's not No, not PC Richards. It's fuck, what is it? I know that they mostly sold Zenith and RCA stuff. Yeah, it's an appliance store, but it's not, it's not PC Richards. Oh my god. I think I have early onset Alzheimer's. Or old timers. Early onset old timers.
They made it personal.
I'm definitely not going to sleep tonight until I find out. Man, it's fucking hot in here. I'm usually shirtless here, but when I do videos and live stream, I can't be shirtless. So I gotta go Captain Sleeveless. Oh. That's my penance for making fun. I thought I was dead. He's gonna pop up over there, I know it. Son of a...
Every shot count.
Let me waste my burst. I knew it. That's where he's... Fuck. Let him come through. Let him come through. on through. Easy kill. I shouldn't say that. Sucker! Now he's gonna come this way. Ah.
There was a malfunction in the hardware.
Fuck! These guys with their fucking bomb suits, man.
Their aim had gotten more deadly.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's tough to look for stuff when you're not from, like, you don't, if you're not from the area. This is, you know, it's tough to know how to break it down. I'll figure it out. If I have to, I'll text my friend. Yeah, he'll remember. He has a way better memory than I do.
They singled one out. They weren't messing around. One shot, one kill.
Is that what you wanted?
Story time? I don't know, man. Like, I'm not even sure how that would happen, how that would work. It's like,
Maybe they just lost their edge.
I don't know. Just random stories of, I don't know. I mean, I appreciate that you find it interesting. I don't know how I would go about it.
Throwdown.
I think that things just naturally, I remember certain things as, like, maybe somebody asked me something, and then it reminds me of something, and that's, my mind drifts off like that.
It was just hot air.
Oh shit, somebody's coming around. No, no, no.
This would be just between them.
Thank you.
No!
Talking a good fight wasn't enough. shot count.
Fucking guy, man. You can't do shit without that fucking bomb suit. Shoot him 100 times, he doesn't die. No! I tried to do a John Wick. Did it. Oh. Okay, come on. No! Let's see. Oh yeah, you remember that? The chicken head scratching her ass. Yeah, man, that was just a random moment. I said, I gotta catch the moment. Alright, let's see. River Docks. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure that out some other time. Oh my god. I hate how you can't shoot them, but they could shoot you. Like when there's a wall. Alright, this is gonna be the last match
They weren't messing around.
for now.
One shot, one kill.
And then I'm gonna end the live stream after this. Thank you for hanging out.
These guys were lethal. One of them got called out.
Crazy burial for you.
Fucking Aaron, fuck you! Damn it! I talked him into playing without the bomb suit one time.
Every shot
I fucking
counts.
destroyed him. These guys can't do anything without that. You could shoot them 100 times, man. It's hard to kill them. Oh my God.
Their aim had gotten more deadly. If the attention bothered them, they didn't show. They did what they said they would. Some bullets you ain't never
Save Mart. That's the name of the place.
session.
Save Mart. It just came to me. Let me know if you're still there, because I think the live stream disconnected. If you look up Save Mart for in Grand Concourse, it'll pop up. But anyway, that they mostly sold like Zenith products. Oh my God, finally it came to me without having to look it up. Yeah, I don't know why the live stream shows disconnecting, reconnecting.
I owe you one.
Yeah, the name of the place is Save Mart. It just came to me. So if you look it up, Save Mart, Grand Concourse, it might show up like as a historic part of the South Bronx in the 80s. It finally came to me on my own.
Let's dump this shit in the river.
The added attention was the price they paid for their skill.
Yeah, it's it must have been local.
Their master plan had backfired.
But if you look it up, I'm sure it'll pop up as like maybe just a historic place in. Ah, he got slapped. That's what you get. Should have took the shot.
The promise was fulfilled.
He got slapped pretty hard.
There was a malfunction in the hardware. They'd gotten 2 eyes for the price of 1.
I'm still gonna look it up because I want to see if there's any other information about it.
One of them was getting all the attention.
I think it was. I did John Wickham.
Popularity was a point. Maybe they just lost their edge. stripped of their
Well, at least I don't have
assets.
to fucking keep thinking about
What
it.
a piece of garbage.
All eyes were on one.
It just came to me.
Thanks, that was wonderful. Thank you.
The dish was served smoking hot.
Oh my god.
Deaths were being called in. The threats came to nothing.
I don't have MLB The Show. Like, the last one I bought was a few years ago.
Talking a good fight wasn't enough. Now their weapons had turned on them too. Suddenly a lot of bad. You could call it obsession. They were all after the same scalp.
I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6, man. That's gonna be great. Like, I think everyone's gonna have that game, so we'll all be able to be playing the same community.
The hunter became the hunter.
It'll give us something outside of like NASCAR games, because GTA 6 is gonna come out before any NASCAR game. Consider that. I never played that. Team Fortress 2. I heard of it, I just don't know anything about it. These guys again want to pick Hoboken Alley. I fucking hate that map. Oh my god. I'm gonna do one more. But yeah, man, Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna come out before we get a new NASCAR game. I think everyone's gonna be on that. I'm definitely gonna live stream some of that. But then again, I think everybody's gonna be playing the game, so I heard of it though. I've heard of it. Team Fortress. It almost sounds like Fortnite. Yeah, it's an old game though. I'm surprised that they didn't come out with anything after that. 'Cause I've heard of it.
Vai se fuder!
Somebody's gonna pop up. Oh, they're on the roof. Fuck this. And he knew where I was, motherfucker. My health is down. I'm gonna get killed easy. CSGO. Somebody's on the roof. I fucking hate this. It's always one of these guys with the bomb suit. Oh, somebody got him, I think. No? Oh, it's that fucking Aaron. I hate that guy. Like I said. Oh my god, see? He should have been dead. Fuck. He doesn't fucking die. This is the frustrating thing, man. To me, there is no skill involved. There's no skill involved in that because you're basically a human tank with those bomb suits. So where's the skill? They're so hard to kill, those guys.
They weren't messing around. One shot, one kill.
Got him again,
Like that
good.
person.
He must be upset. Counter-Strike. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Man, I hate that. You start getting shot before the guy even stands out.
I'm stronger.
That's that fucking lag.
They did what they said they would. Some bullets you ain't never getting up from.
Oh,
Deaths were being called in. Dish was served smoking hot.
then you get a whole group of them in bomb suits. It's crazy. It ruins the balance of the game.
They were making some shot satisfaction in the act. These guys were lethal. There was no love lost.
Got him. Somebody else will pop up. Oh, somebody on the roof. This fucking guy on the roof. Guy sucks balls. Fucking hate him. I'm telling you, if they got rid of that bomb suit, half of these people, they would stop playing. I honestly believe that. I don't think they could do shit without it. Overpowered loadout. guy with his bomb suit. And that sawn off is ridiculous. That's too far of a distance for that thing to be that fucking deadly. I mean, up close,
They were all bombed.
up close, yeah. But a fucking sawn off from like that far away.
If the attention bothered them, they didn't show it.
Oh
The
man.
message had been delivered loud and clear.
Soldier of Fortune, I've heard of that. I never played it.
Their aim had gotten more deadly.
I was playing stuff like Siphon Filter. That to me is still one of the best fucking my favorite games from back in the day. The Siphon Filter series. I love that game. Aimbots, yeah. You got those here too, by the way.
They made it personal. They
Fucking
belonged.
guy, man.
Their master plan had backfired.
I got somebody. Fucking guy. Fucking trash.
This would be just between them. They weren't messing around. One shot, one kill.
Somebody's gotta be. Alright. Fuck. This guy's just picking people off and he don't die. God, well, I'm the top player on my side at least. Yeah, man. I don't know if you ever played Siphon Filter, man. That was. I love that game. Well, the whole series actually. I love stealth games like that. That's why I'm pretty pissed that Rockstar just let Agent go. That was gonna be a fucking great espionage-based game. I was really looking forward to Agent. No. Doesn't ring a bell. Dashi games. Does not ring a bell. I don't have really a large library of games that I've played. Like, I tend to stick to specific things. And like you know, I'm a working guy, so I've been most of my gaming life I've been employed, an adult, so I don't have as much time to dedicate to video games. So, all right, man, be good. Thanks for being in the live stream. Okay, cool. These fucking idiots picked the same map again. Fucking idiots. Because they like to camp up on the roof. Look at this guy. Fuck. I'm gonna stay here. Let me see. Fuck. Oh my god. Always while I'm reloading.
More deadly. Deaths were being called in.
The weapon balance in this game is horrendous.
They weren't messing around. One shot.
This
one
fucking
kill.
guy on the roof. Here we go.
Maybe they just lost their
And he's
edge.
basically a tank with all that fucking protection. Fucking frustrating. Fucking guy. Look at that. He's got fucking painkillers, all that stuff. These guys can't do shit without that loadout.
Now it was all about revenge. Talking a good fight wasn't enough. They wanted a private throwdown. Their master plan had backfired.
See how their health goes right back up? You got a bomb suit, and then they use the painkillers, and then on top of that they use that big dog burst, which gives them extra health. You combine all that, you might as well be in a fucking tank. I'm telling you, man, if I was Rockstar, I mean, they're not gonna do shit about it, but I would have definitely balanced this game better. Because these guys are bullet sponges. There's no skill in that. Look at this. I'm shooting this guy over, and then these guys fucking pop up.
weren't well liked. They were all bark and no bite.
Oh my god. That's why these guys keep picking this map, because they like that. They want to hang out on the roof. I've shot this guy like with 2 full clips. And they just walk through bullets. They just come up to you like nothing. These guys are garbage.
These guys were lethal.
Te devo a vida.
Look how far he was from me for that one-shot sawn-off kill. I tell you, these loadouts are... It's a frustrating game, but it's still fun. Like,
Making every shot count.
I still enjoy it in spite of it. But just think of how much better this game would be if they fixed it. Balanced it out better. Look at the fucking score. We're getting destroyed because these guys are all in these fucking...
Some things don't turn out how they're planned.
overpowered fucking loadouts. Oh my god. I tried to knock her out. Fucking bullshit.
They showed their hand.
They just stand there and take bullets, and there's no skill involved in that. They're just bullet sponges. Let me see if I could sneak. I just want to sneak kill. I'm gonna get killed. They don't come when I want them to.
Their aim had gotten more deadly.
He doesn't die. Fucking garbage. But he's died 3 times in the whole game. These guys cannot do anything without that fucking loadout. I'm shooting 100 times.
Getting air.
The same people. They don't die. There he is on the roof again. Look at this. How many times I'm shooting him. No skill. That has nothing to do with skill.
These guys did what they said they would.
Overpowered loadouts. Wow. I'm surprised it wasn't a bomb suit wearer that took the top spot. Alright guys, I'm gonna log off. Thank you for watching the live stream. I guess I'll see you guys around soon. Later guys.